already. And away they go. On the way to a good enough start. Coastal Path in the orange cap is one of the early leaders. Pashton Wali, great times in the white cap between runners. Now goes off to lead them, so it's great times from Pashton Wali. Coastal Path is just outside of them. Can't Say No along the rail, then outside of them Sweet and True in the pink and blue. Then came Magic Prince in the green between runners. 7 or 8 off the leader as great time stretches away. Then came Charlie Malone racing further back. On the outside of that is Graduation Time, and at the back end of the field is a bit chilly. 600 meters left to go, and Great Times goes strong out in front, leads it by about 4 or 5 lengths. Pashton Wali second, then came Coastal Path, got 7 lengths to make up. Can't Say No further back, then Sweet and True. Coming down to the last 300 meters, Great Time still goes. Yandis Mangakumalo outside of them is Coastal Path running on strongly. Then Pashton Wali between runners also coming with a good run. Then came Can't Say No, who gets tight for room. Coastal Path claims the advantage. Pashton Wali, Graduation Time running strongly on the outside. Coastal Path and Graduation Time. Graduation Time got there from Coastal Path. Then Charlie Malone, Pashton Wali further back. So, head on replay. Your winner is on the extreme right-hand side, but I want to look at Can't Say No. It's 2 off the left-hand side, the purple and white colors. Pashton Wali's in the green sleeves and cap, and this is where you see Can't Say No has to take up for a stride, and Coastal Path nudges right into Pashton Wali. Graduation Time, though, with a clear run, coming home strongly on the outside to nab them all. 1-3-4-2, that's the way they cross the line.
Sharon Cotson in the winner's box again. Graduation Time gets it right under Philisande Mqole, and celebrating that will be his groom, and that is Kenneth. And I've got AK on hand once again to collect on his behalf the 1,500 Rand, the initiative sponsored by World Sports Betting, for which we really, really thank them. And I see AK is wearing everything right because the yard is sponsored by World Sports Betting as well. They'll be chuffed with that. Thank you very much, AK. Philisande is coming through to join me now, and really he's got a brilliant finish under Graduation Time, out of Graduation Time. We're watching the 2 horses on the inside, dogging it out, and you came flying up the middle with a late finish. Well done.
100%. Thanks so much. Thank Mrs. Cotton for this great opportunity. She just gave me a simple instruction. She said I must try to get to the front. If I can't, I must try to tuck it in. Obviously, I tucked it in. The pace was fast. She enjoyed the pace. Before we turned for home, I pulled out, started to get her going because I knew that she's going to get flat-footed. She quickened all the way, but she was just slightly hanging very bad towards the last stages. I think she was just looking for company.
Yeah. And tell me, when did you start to get excited? Because you came from quite a way back. You had some ground to make up. When did you know you had it in the bag?
I think the last 150, I could see that the front was stopping a little bit.
Well, fantastic. I think you've done a great job here. I know Sharon is going to be really chuffed, and well done.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks once again to Mrs. Cotton, and thanks to the grooms back at home, and thanks to the owners involved, and thanks to my sponsor, Stone Stamp, Mr. Akam, and thanks so much.
They'll be chuffed with you for the coverage. Well done. And Sharon's going to step in and join me again. Another winner on the day. Graduation Time is a son of Time Thief. And Sharon, he had always shown the potential. His last couple of runs, he hit a bit of erratic form, but you've raced him freshened up here, and he seems to have enjoyed that.
Yes, he was exceptionally fresh today, especially putting the saddle on him. He was actually a little bit above himself. And, you know, I still said that to Philisande, I still said, I hope you got Velcro on your pants, because he was a bit of a handful. You know, we ran him fresh. He didn't take his last run very well. And, you know, we freshened him up and brought him back. So we actually thought that he was going to perhaps need this run today. But I must admit, he really listened. I did say to him, you know, he likes to race up there, but if he doesn't get there, don't force him to get up there.
Yes.
Just slot him in wherever. And then when you come into the straight, start picking him up. And it was nice to see that he picked up right through to the line.
He certainly did. And, you know, sometimes even when things go a little bit wrong, you learn something more about your horse that you're only going to unfortunately find out the hard way. So maybe you'll keep trying to race him fresh.
Yes, exactly.
Not necessarily long distances between the races, but change his work routine up.
Yes,
Yeah.
he seemed to really enjoy running fresh. And, well, he was a bit fitter than what I thought because he wasn't blowing that much when he got to the pull-up. And I'd just like to say, you know, well done to Philisandi. You know, he stepped in for me while Louis was away. And, you know, it's nice for him to finally crack the winning box for me. And then I'd just like to say congratulations to all the partners in the horse. There's a whole load of them.
There are
too
many.
many of them to mention everybody. And a very congratulations to Madison Park for breeding this Time Thief gelding. And thanks to my sponsor, World Sports Betting.
And he's in the winner's box for the second time. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Been a great day for Sharon Kotzen Racing, second winner on the board here, and great to see Graduation Time bounce back to himself. If you had a look through his prior form, he did show the ability, just lost his way. We've heard the story from Sharon. He's back to best this afternoon, and very well done to his host of owners.